What's up, this is Nate from Amberland.
I'm Nicola from Million Column.
We're Ashley Alexander.
This is Zoe from Pennywise.
Jonah from Ring of the Horizon.
I'm Dan from Architect.
This is Virgil from The Ghost Inside. You're watching +ONE, best show on the internet.
Hey, this is Tim from As Lay Dying. Our drummer Jordan and I started a band back in 2001. It was just really the two of us. I had a bunch of ideas, and at that time I was kind of playing guitar and writing the riffs, even though I was a singer. And eventually we started filling out the band with more and more members, and we did a lot of tours trying to find the right fit. And it really wasn't until about 2005 that we really had a very committed lineup that did our CD Shadows Our Security, and I think that's kind of the a reflection of who we are now, and what our band has become, and that's kind of the turning point. With us, we get the tag metalcore band a lot, but then if you listen to our latest album, I don't think there's really a lot of those traditional metalcore elements. While there may be two different styles of vocals going on, I think maybe that's sometimes where that tag comes from, or maybe it comes from the fact that we're generally a younger band. We came up in I guess this latest generation of metal bands, and I think almost everybody in our generation of metal bands got the metalcore tag. But as far as surpassing that and having fans outside of one particular subgenre, I think it really comes down to good songwriting, and when the traditional metalhead listens to our music, I think they can find those elements and those types of riffs that they're really hard to categorize into one neat little section. And I think that there's a certain energy behind our music that we really try to go for. It's more diverse than being pigeonholed into one genre. And of course, every band wants to say that that they're timeless and all those kind of things. It's nice to say, but I think time itself is the only thing that can prove that. For our 10th year anniversary, we were thinking about ways we could celebrate that, and whether it's a special event kind of tour or just a hometown show, and we realized we as a band we've never done any cover songs. We'd never released any B-sides or anything like that, and so we got our minds together and tried to agree on a bunch of different songs we could do. And for an EP, usually bands kind of throw together, I think, what I consider a bunch of junk, and then that was kind of the original thought. I was like, oh, we'll just kind of throw together whatever we can come up with. Next thing we knew is this, this, I think, a very, very solid EP we're really proud of. We wrote 3 new songs that are, some of the 3 of the strongest songs I think we've ever written. Austrian Death Machine, I guess, would be considered a solo project or a side project of mine, and it's really just, with As Lay Dying, I put so much heart and passion into this music, not only instrumentally, but especially into the lyrics, and there's a certain depth to it. But then there's a whole other side of me when I'm hanging out. I just want to goof around and have fun with my friends, and Austrian Death Machine was a perfect outlet for that because it's all Arnold Schwarzenegger themed. I guess it almost like thrash metal, has a little bit of that like stompy kind of hardcore element to it as well, but it's got all those classic sing-alongs you'd expect from like a thrash band, all those like anthem-y kind of parts, but those anthems are always a one-liner from an Arnold movie, so the opening track on the first album was Get to the Chopper, and then you've got I Need Your Clothes, Your Boots, and Your Motorcycle, just like all those lines. And the great part about it is everybody already knows the lines, so it's just a matter of writing songs I think Arnold would want to sing over. Hey, it's Tim from As Lay Dying, and you're watching +ONE.